What is PPP financing source? There are two main sources of fund, namely equity and debt. Equity providers usually pay for initial capital to start the project, such as project documentations, obtaining government approvals, due diligence, and feasibility studies. Sometimes a project may qualify for guarantees or viability gap funding if it is a poor infrastructure. Some investors might insist on specific minimum contributions by the project sponsor. Debt providers are banks, insurance companies, finance corporations, and multilateral agencies. Sometimes the government may be required to provide guarantee. The interest rate depends on the exposure profile of the project and sponsor's track record. PPP project finance involves the use of special purpose vehicle to execute a project, SPV. The SPV company borrows finance and builds the infrastructure. The revenue is used to repay the loan. The project sponsor, other businesses are not directly involved in this scheme. As such, financial risk is isolated, except where it is so specified in the agreement. The project is complex to structure and is riskier on the part of the lenders. And this, of course, imposes obligations on the lenders to carry out further due diligence and scrutiny. How is PPP refinancing achieved? A typical PPP project life cycle ranges from 15 years upward. During construction, funds requirements are high. It is better to use short-term debt at the beginning. After the construction stage, revenue may gradually start to flow in. Project sponsors may find it convenient to refinance, as the revenue may be inadequate to meet financial obligations. PPP project refinancing is complex to arrange, and advisor is critical to success. Although high leverage reduces project finance cost, it imposes additional risk. Most PPP projects require government financial commitment. Government may be required to provide viability gap fund, especially where it intends to incentivize infrastructure provision. Our view is that collaboration is essential to sustainable development.
This program is powered by Igwehi Transatlantic UK, technical partners to Algorithm Limited. Their services include property sale and purchase, facility management, public-private partnership advisory services, due diligence research and training, project development. You can reach them on WhatsApp on 0808 439 1440, or you can call or text 0703 595 8339.
Right, I'll turn it back now to W. Ahato to continue where he left off.
We return back to where we stopped. We will not use a case study to demonstrate what we'll be trying to present today. We use the Kigali Water PPP blended finance as a case study to illustrate how to finance project for success, which meet our Siemens framework criteria. The Kigali Water Project in Rwanda is celebrated in sub-Saharan Africa as a successful PPP project by the World Bank and other international agencies. We outlined the success factors which made it possible, namely the project vision, identifying the problem, efficient solution, financial mechanism, planning, and project benefits. The Rwandan government aims to provide 100% of reliable access to clean and safe water to her citizens. What was the project vision? Rwandan government is committed to providing safe, clean water and worked to create a regulatory framework conducive to private sector investment. If we are to achieve Sustainable Development Goal 6, that is SDG 6, universal access to safe drinking water, we need to see many more similar projects come to fruition across low-income countries in sub-Saharan Africa and Asia, said the World Bank. The problems include growing population, which placed strain on Kigali water infrastructure. Water rationing became prevalent due to limited capacity. To solve the problem, the government embarked on policy reforms and took a pragmatic solution. How did Rwanda plot the solution? Rwanda government engaged the International Finance Corporation, IFC, as PPP advisor, which boosted the private sector's confidence. With the funding support from Infrastructure Development Cooperation Partnership Fund, DEFCO, and Technical Assistance Facility, TAF, to develop the transaction, it enthroned a framework for success. In a competitive bid, Metito won a 27-year license to build, operate, and transfer BOT, PPP model, the 40,000 metric tons of water capacity scheme. Metito designs, build, maintain, and operate the treatment plant and sells potable bulk water to Water and Sanitation Corporation of Rwanda. How was the finance structured? It involved 3 project infrastructure development group of the World Bank, the Emerging African Infrastructure Fund, the Technical Assistance Facility, and the Infrastructure Development Collaboration Partnership Fund, which assisted the project funding. It used a blended finance structure to execute the project. The Emerging Africa Infrastructure Fund provided a 10-year long term of about $40 million USD jointly with African Development Bank. DEFCO provided the funding to help structure the transaction and the competitive tendering process. TAF granted $6.5 million for viability funding gap, which resulted as well as reduce upfront cost and allow the government to expand the water capacity to more users in the first phase. How were they able to implement the project? Metito Utilities Limited, with over 60 years of experience, became the preferred bidder. Rwanda carried out reforms. With support from funding agencies, Metito set up Kigali Water Limited, which operates the water project and sells bulk potable water. Rwanda government guaranteed the project. The water project included development, financing, construction, and operation of water production daily. What are the benefits and lessons learned? There are 4 key lessons to learn from Kigali Water Project, which includes the use of coordinated blended finance, focus on impact, managing project scope, and making changes in a timely and efficient manner led to project success and impacted on the communities. Communication played a key role in the project success. It helped stakeholders to steer the project in the right direction. Using multilateral finance institutions also helped. Other benefits included improved health outcomes, time and cost savings for households in Kigali, economic growth, and job creation. We believe a well-implemented PPP project is a recipe for infrastructure deficit in Africa.
This program is powered by Igwehi Transatlantic UK, technical partners to Algorithm Limited. Their services include property sale and purchase, facility management, public-private partnership advisory services, due diligence research and training, project development. You can reach them on WhatsApp on 0808 439 1440, or you can call or text 0703 595 8339.
The reason why we use the Kigali case study is to show methodologically the process that you need to follow if you want to achieve success.
Okay, that's clear. So again, during the subsequent series, we will learn some more. Hopefully, we will see some implementation in this part of the country. Thank you once again to W. Ahato for enlightening us.